everyone, and welcome back. If you are new here, I'm Cyndi, a divine feminine. I'm on the ascension journey via a twin soul, and I wanted to wish all of you a happy holidays to wherever in the world you are tuning in from. We appreciate your energy here at the Sunshine for the Soul community. I am much obliged to you that you decided to stop in and listen to a tale told by the tarot. For this series of readings, I will use the words spirit and soul interchangeably, as they are the same. When I use the words divine masculine or divine feminine, I am referring to an energy, not gender. Every soul consists of both divine masculine and divine feminine energies within, the yin and the yang, the duality, the positive and the negative. And our purpose in these tales told by the tarot are to learn how to balance these two energies and bring our lives into a frequency of love and abundance. Now on to the task at hand, the three spirits of Christmas past. Now, we all know the story of Scrooge, a Christmas carol written December 1843 by Charles Dickens. This is a tale that's long been told. Now, the first movie was released in 1935. I watched that the other night. It was really neat. So this story follows the transformation of Ebenezer Scrooge from a cold-hearted, money-grubbing miser to a man who finds redemption through a series of ghostly, or let's call them for truly what they are, spiritual encounters on Christmas Eve. Ghosts or spirits in this tale can be looked at from the perspective of epiphanies or aha moments. Now, Scrooge lived in the beautiful city of London, and shout out to all of our listeners from the United Kingdom. He was known as a miser. He hoarded his wealth and spent as little money as possible, denying even his charity at Christmas time to thousands who were in desperate need of common comforts such as food and warm clothing. He refused to shut down his union workhouses and operations during the holidays, making the men work long hours with no reprieve, so low as to chase Christmas carolers off his stoop with a stick in his hand. Let's be honest, was miserable because his obsession with greed and accumulation of wealth was an energetic blockage for him to connect with his heart chakra, thus living in a state of separateness from his creator. This tale is a gleaming reminder of how introspection and self-awareness are essential in order to align with our soul, to align with our heart chakra, allowing us access to the kingdom of heaven. This isn't a mysterious place up in the heavens, as we were told, but a frequency of light and love that has arrived here on earth for all who desire to enter. So tonight, we'll be taking the liberty to call on you as we close out 2023 and step into the energy of a brand new year, a brand new cycle, a brand new opportunity to connect with our heart chakra. Let's take a look at the three prominent spirits or energies in our life and see what messages are waiting to guide us into this beautiful new year of 2024. Well, hello there, Scorpions, and welcome into your December Scrooge reading. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising. Now I'm pulling 3 cards out of the Rider-Waite deck. I consider that my universe deck. We're going to look at the Christmas past and dig into that a little bit, what we need to let go, the things that we've learned in this current incarnation, but we want to move forward, right? That's what we talked about in the introduction. We have 1 card for Christmas present and 1 card looking at the potential spirit of Christmas future. What could happen if we can make these changes, if we can move this energy. So to start off with, the first card in your Christmas past, we have got a Queen of Swords. Now she's air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Now this is depicted by a divine feminine. That's an energy, not a gender. Reverse the roles how they fit for you. She's sitting on her throne. Now she uses that sword of hers to cut away everything in her life that doesn't resonate with her frequency. I just saw 111. No bullshit. She is completely intolerable of any type of bullshit. She just doesn't have the time for it. She can't expend her energy on things that aren't truthful. So she protects her energy. She personally speaks the truth above all else. She is honest and authentic in all her relationships, and she is incapable of bullshit. That's the bottom line. This is a divine feminine that gives it to you like it is, straight between the eyes. Now, Scorpio, either you are this queen and you are like, I ain't playing, or Scorpio, you have dealt with a queen. And this queen, you may have gotten bit by her a little bit. So I've got 3 clarifiers for this Queen of Swords, and I've got the Temperance in the reverse, which is the second time in this reading that Temperance is coming out. That's card number 14. The 10 of Cups in the reverse, and the 4 of Pentacles. So this Temperance, this queen, may have grown impatient with you, Scorpio. Or Scorpio, maybe you have grown impatient with a queen. It could go either way. But this is a warning sign from the universe in the past when someone is acting impatiently to regain equilibrium and adjust your actions. We got a Queen in the upright, and then the Temperance is saying that she was maybe a little impatient with someone coming in truthfully. And with that 10 of Cups in the reverse, this is in the past. Delays may have cost you this emotionally fulfilling life with a divine counterpart. We see a divine counterpart on this card. This is the 10 of Cups, but this is in the reverse, in the 4 of Pentacles. All the while you were thinking, just hold on. Maybe Scorpio, this Queen of Swords who was getting impatient with you, right? And the universe is saying, you're out of balance. You need to adjust your actions. Maybe the Queen of Swords needs to adjust her actions with being impatient, but we'll get into that a little bit more. But with the 4 of Pentacles, this is divine masculine, like some kind of miser that's, holding on. Like, I'm holding on to this. Just be patient with me. Okay, so we have a contradiction in an energy here where there was a loss of patience because of a lack of truth. Now that's how I'm going to call it. And I'm kind of asking, did he ask her to be patient in the past, or was her impatience justified? And we're going to let this reading kind of just go with the flow and see how it unwinds. So the second card is the Temperance card, and that is card number 14. So Temperance, we had 14, the 10 of Cups in the reverse, and then the 4 of Pentacles, which is again 14. So 14, 1, 4, 4, 4. That's weird. Okay. But Temperance, we see on the Temperance card, this is Archangel Gabriel, okay? And this is the universe, or the sources, our creator, whatever you want to call that source, that creative source of unconditional love. Gabriel is Source's right-hand being. Gabriel is a very high-level soul, and Gabriel encourages the life force energy between other divine connections, other two souls, to flow freely by pouring from one container into another. So Gabriel kind of, smooths things over. Gabriel actually means the strength of God, and therefore this angel is said to perform acts of justice and power. So we have got Gabriel stepping in because there was something that was an injustice or something that was imbalanced. So when the universe saw this big imbalance or this discord between these two individuals, this Queen of Swords and you, Scorpio, or reversed, the universe stepped in. That's what I see here. And with this Temperance card, right, we've got that clarified by the Death card in the reverse, the 6 of Pentacles, and the Judgment card. So again, that's the Judgment card twice. Now the Death card in the reverse, let's look at this. With the Judgment and the Temperance together, as we see our third card, our Spirit of Christmas Past, revealing, the universe calling judgment, something had to be addressed before these two could be in each other's energy. Now let's get clarifiers on Temperance and look at this Death in the reverse. This is discord or stagnation in a connection was brought about because of an inability to move or change. So this Queen of Swords, she was impatient because she could see maybe this other person's stubbornness or their pride or their ego where they never offered anything. Now, I really think that the universe is making a really big point here. We've got two more major arcanas. The Six of Pentacles is there was no equal give and take, okay? Because there was no truth spoken. Somebody wanted somebody to hold on and wanted the 10 of Cups, but it looks like they didn't speak their truth. And then we have that clarified by the Judgment. So I really see that this is the universe called judgment and stepped in on behalf of these two individuals that were being divinely guided. Apparently, this looks like, I just saw 808. By the hand of God through these archangels, they were directly involved. Now we know that Archangel Michael is the one that kind of leads the twin flames. So we have a lot of energy here of just angelic higher level beings came in. I just saw 831 to assist this situation. So they were like, we mean business here. There was no joking around in this situation. And I think that is very obvious here. So let's look at the third card in the past, Scorpio. This actual Judgment card, again, I'm just going in circles here. And we've got that clarified by the Four of Swords, the Star card, and the Fool card. So two more major arcanas. And again, we just saw the Four of Pentacles. So now we've got 4-4. The Judgment card can be depicted by different archangels. It's either Michael or Gabriel. But Michael is regarded, like I said, as the twin flame entity in charge and as the primary protecting and healing angel. So he comes in and he protects one of the souls, one of the people in the union. He protects the other, and he brings about healing into a situation that we see in the past just was stagnant, delayed energy. A lot of stuck energy here. And with the Four of Swords, this is a divine feminine that sat on this big throne all by herself. We see an empty seat where her king ought to be sitting his ass next to her. So you got the archangels going, whoa, there's that divine feminine, and she's patiently waiting. I just saw 1010. So the next clarifying card is the Star card, card number 17, and this is Aquarius energy. She had all this love for him, but he would not accept it. He just poured it out on the ground, and he disregarded a divine feminine offering a divine masculine love. And that's why these archangels stepped in. And then we've got the Fool card, card number 0. He acted like a fool. I don't make up these cards. These are the cards that came out. And the universe is saying through these two archangels who had to, get busy in this situation because point blank, someone was being foolish. Or you can also look at it, they wouldn't take that leap of faith. They wouldn't take that step off that cliff. They wouldn't express themselves to her and bring her the truth. And she grew impatient. I really wanted to know, was her impatience justified? That's what kind of has me a little curious. All right, so now we're looking at the Spirit of Christmas Present. Now this represents the personification of the Christmas spirit, living in the moment, the now moment, being relieved of the burdens of the past, being relieved of this situation, and bringing in an opportunity to manifest what it is we would truly like to experience. An opportunity this Christmas to raise our energetic frequency and celebration and joy If not for having clarification in a situation for you, Scorpio, but for simply being alive and being able to experience this existence and go through this challenge with this Queen of Swords. Or Scorpio, if you're the Queen of Swords, go through this challenge with somebody else in your energy. But in the Christmas present, we have got the Moon card. Now, the Divine Feminine energy, the gravitational pull, the yin and yang to the Divine Masculine. The Divine Masculine is represented by the Sun. It's the action taker. It puts out its life force, whereas the Moon draws in. It magnetically pulls. She attracts. She doesn't chase. And we can see on this card that there's a lot of different wolves howling at her right now, barking up her moon ass. All shapes, sizes, color, ages, because when the Divine Feminine sits in her soul energy and she comes into that healed Divine Feminine energy, it's like a beacon of light. And as this moon shines brightly, card number 18 on the earth, so does her internal light glow. So this is like the Batman symbol, and all the Divine Masculines all of a sudden are drawn to her radiant light, and they come running. So we've got 2 canines or wolves here that came running. We even got a lobster here that came out of the water, and he wanted a piece of action with this beautiful moon goddess. Our clarifying card for this moon energy, Scorpio, this is the shit getting real in the 3D, because we've got the 3 of Wands, and this Divine Feminine, she's got her bags packed, she's got her travel outfit on and her little bonnet on her head. She's ready to go on an adventure. She got her shit at the end of the driveway, and she's waving, and she sees the chariot coming. She's just not sure who's headed down the lane in that chariot. Can it be this Divine Masculine who in the past didn't speak their truth to the point where Archangel Michael and Gabriel had to step in? I just saw 1444, and we've had 14 and 44 in this reading all along. So I'm seeing a lot of synchronicities in this reading right now. She's ready to go on an adventure. There's many suitors barking at her door, coming in from the past, people she hasn't talked to in 25 years, old bosses, old boyfriends, like just coming out of the woodwork because she's glowing so bright that they're just drawn to her. And this is what's happening right now with our Divine Feminine collective. Our Christmas potential future, okay? What do we got going on here for the future? The spirit of Christmas future is represented by the Grim Reaper. It's what is yet to come. Now, this last spirit represents death. Death in the tarot means transformation that is available to each of us. Every day we're given a new opportunity to write a new story, okay? And Scorpio, you have got the Ace of Swords. So remember in the beginning, I was wondering, was her impatience justified? That's what I wanted to see in this reading. Now we've had the Temperance in the reverse 2 times, the Judgment card 2 times, we've got the Archangels involved in the situation, and now we've got the Ace of Swords. And this is the universe says, nothing but the truth will suffice. If you want to wear a crown and be a king or queen, you have to speak your truth. Always and unapologetically speak your truth. Even if it's painful, even if someone, maybe it's not what they want to hear, maybe this Queen of Swords isn't gonna like what Scorpio has to say, or reverse the roles. But either way, speaking your truth is so important, right? Because remember, we started with that queen who lost patience because someone didn't speak their truth and expected her to hold on without any communication or forethought to how being left in the dark would make her feel. Remember that 4 of Pentacles? Hold on. And I want to know, my thought throughout this whole thing was, did he communicate that to her? And throughout this whole thing, I can say that absolute no. Now, let's clarify this Ace of Swords. And I have got the Page of Swords. the Seven of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. Now this Page of Swords, this is the spying energy. This is why talk when you can stalk. And the universe is saying, speak your truth, quit spying and take action. Why stalk her when you can actually speak with her? You know in the past that a situation didn't happen because there was no truth spoken. The universe stepped in, and with this Seven of Swords energy, this is someone coming in all nimbly bimbly under the cover of darkness. He's wearing a mask. He's hiding out on the rooftops instead of coming through the front door. I mean, I see this as a character that essentially, wants to speak his truth and wants to come in like Santa Claus. I might have to label this.
Ho, ho, ho.
The divine masculine that wanted to be Santa Claus. Holy shit. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. Now this divine feminine is a queen times 2. This could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. She's abundant. She's fertile in her creativity. She's beautiful and stable. She's nurturing. She provides for others. Why? Because that's just her nature. She's warm and she's a very generous individual. So the universe is saying, speak your truth. And the divine masculine is saying, I want to come in like Santa. I want to spy on her a little bit. I want to park my sled on top of the roof like Santa and his reindeer. I want to come down the chimney. I want to sneak in with communication while I'm wearing a mask to this Queen of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. All right, so this is funny. I wanted to ask, why all the 007 spying and wearing a disguise and wanting to come in like Santa Claus? I gotta know. This is a very peculiar energy, Scorpio. So I pulled the cards, the 5 of Cups, the 7 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, and the 2 of Swords with my Dark Mansion deck, okay? Now, this is all cups, so this is all about emotions. So why the 007? The 5 of Cups says because this individual, whether it's a divine feminine or masculine, reverse the roles, regardless, there is a ton of deep regret. For the 7 of Cups is about not choosing a 6 of Cups, a divine feminine. Now this divine feminine connection, he left her waiting. She's dressed up in her, evening garb. I just saw 2121. She's got the table set. She's got 2 goblets for wine. She's staring at a picture, but the wine glass has gone empty so long that she's made it a planter. She stuck a plant in it. So I have deep regret because I didn't choose a soulmate. I didn't recognize this divinely orchestrated soul connection. And the 2 of Swords says, and I left her blind, not knowing what happened because I was not able to speak my truth. She was kept in the dark. So that is confirmation. That's what I wondered right from the get-go. Was she just being impatient? Or was she justified? And this says she was kept in the dark and she was justified with her impatience. Oh my gosh. So the moral of this tale told by the tarot, Scorpio, is always speak your truth. Never delay, especially if you can avoid putting someone else in a state of pain or anxiousness or uneasiness. It seems to me like this divine masculine thought of himself, and maybe it wasn't malevolent, but he was like, well, it's easier for me. I can't speak to her. I can't tell her what's going on. I can't ask her to wait for me. Why would she wait for me? So the decision to not speak his truth. And then we've got, 2 archangels stepping in to handle business, because then, this shit is getting real. They've got nothing but stagnancy, no action, no 10 of Cups. No transformation was going on. There was discord, no balance, no equal give and take. And presently, the moon goddess, this divine feminine, is still single, but the dogs are barking at the moon. I keep thinking of that song. Who let the dogs out? Woo, woo, woo. Okay, I'm not going to go there. Well, she did. When she stepped into her healed divine feminine energy, it was like opening up the floodgates of hormones or whatever kind of energy that is, and she's saying, I'm ready for a relationship, I'm healed. And so the divine feminine starts drawing in her divine masculine. Now, will this be this divine masculine from the past? We don't know. Scorpio, this could be you, remember? Will her divine masculine be the one who was not able to communicate? But we see in the potential future is that there's an opportunity to communicate. This 007, I want to come in like Santa Claus energy is a little peculiar. That's the potential future, is to do the 007 thing. Will there be success? I don't know. The delay, the inability to communicate in the past made her impatient, kept her in the dark and waiting. The universe knows how long. An opportunity has been arranged by the universe in the present to do things right. This 007 James Bond shit, it depicts inauthenticity. Or it's mystery, but either way, it is a direct contradiction to truth. You can't have the Page of Swords spying energy, the Seven of Swords deceitful trickery spying energy with the Ace of Swords. That's a conflict there. Scorpio, I see this as you being in the hot seat. If this is you, and this is your connection and your Queen of Swords, yeah, you're in the hot seat. You're in the hot seat with the Queen of Swords. You're in the hot seat with the universe. And you're in the hot seat with two divine, high-level archangel spiritual beings who have gotten involved, Archangel Gabriel and possibly Michael, that have stepped in to bring balance and has given somebody a second chance, a second opportunity to speak their truth. So, Scorpio, if this is you, you have a big decision to make. Scorpio, if you're the Queen of Swords, you're just chilling like Bob Dylan and all the dogs are coming barking. So you're either going to have a divine connection from this divine masculine from the past, or you're going to have a new soulmate energy come in. The universe doesn't give a divine masculine an allotted amount of time, right? Divine timing is everything. And if this does not read that judgment has been called on the situation and that divine timing is fully aligned to speak truth, well then I'm the tarot reader of Fantasyland. I just saw 2707. So if you guys resonated with this reading, I'd love to have you subscribe to the channel and become part of the Sunshine for the Soul tribe. Hit that like button. I so enjoyed hanging out with you, and I hope that you and your family have such a blessed holiday season, however it is you celebrate, Scorpio, and I will see you at your next reading. Peace and love. Stay tuned on this one. This is a good one.